Now, in the US, an independent investigation has been ordered into the discovery of classified documents at the family home of President Biden in Delaware. Now, similar files were discovered at an office in Washington used by Mr. Biden after he left his post as vice president. Former President Trump has called for an investigation into his handling of classified documents now to be dropped immediately. Let's go live to the White House, our North America editor, Sarah Smith.
Huw, this is a very speedy and a very significant development, the appointment of what's known as a special counsel to investigate President Biden's retention of classified documents. It shows you just how seriously the Justice Department is taking this case. And interestingly, the President himself only found out about this special counsel at the same time as the rest of us, when the Attorney General announced it at a press conference a few hours ago. After admitting he was keeping classified documents at his Delaware home, stored in the garage alongside his vintage sports car, President Biden has a lot of explaining to do.
Classified material next to your Corvette? What were you thinking?
Hey, my Corvette's in a locked garage, okay? So it's not like you're sitting out in the street. People know I take classified documents and classified material seriously. I also said we're cooperating fully and completely with the Justice Department's review.
Earlier this week, we learned that classified documents had been found in a Washington office Mr. Biden used after leaving the vice presidency in 2017. That prompted his lawyers to search his residence in Wilmington, where a small number of documents were found and immediately turned over to the Justice Department. Wholly different, says the White House, to the hundreds of classified documents uncovered when the FBI raided former President Trump's Florida home last year. President Biden condemned Trump's actions then as totally irresponsible.
Not once, but now we're finding in two different locations classified information just out there in the open. Another faux pas by the Biden administration, but treating law differently based upon your political beliefs.
America's top lawyer, the US Attorney General, has to be seen to apply the law equally. He has already appointed one special counsel to investigate Mr. Trump's actions. Today, he appointed another to look at Mr. Biden's retention of documents.
The extraordinary circumstances here require the appointment of a special counsel for this matter. This appointment underscores for the public the department's commitment to both independence and accountability in particularly sensitive matters.
The White House insists that the case of the Biden documents is nowhere near as serious as the Trump document saga, but parallels keep emerging. Classified material being stored at home, and now a special counsel being appointed to investigate. That means this story will now drag on for months and could well overshadow any plans President Biden had to announce soon that he was running for president again in 2024. The White House says it is confident a thorough review will show the documents were inadvertently misplaced and were handed over as soon as they were discovered. Sarah Smith, BBC News, Washington.